I'm just gonna close the window, it's freaking cold. Be right back. Man, wer designs this?
Esperando instrucciones.
Sepp is broke? No, dude, that he punishes me for 15k is perfectly fine. Since Sepp has a better pen angle, but still.
Fuerza enemiga detectada.
I think you need to switch from off, and I would love to, but I want to play a bit of ships at least before it, and then I can do it. But at first I wanted to play ships. Because I enjoy this game most of the times.
Observador aéreo en el aire.
Good morning, Gabriel. Good morning. I just can't, I don't understand, why can't they finally change this class? Why can't they finally change it? Why can't they finally fix this class? It's not that hard, guys, honestly. There's so many things you could do, and all of them would improve the gameplay against them. I actually didn't think you could see me through this app now. There would be so many things how you could improve it. And they would so easy to be implemented, and nobody would cry about them, not even the CV mains. Ah, Jesus Christ, man. Congratulations, Minotaur, you might be dead.
Penetración.
Close. I'm not complaining about this, but at least we did some damage. Oh, Jesus.
Hemos detectado un submarino enemigo.
I think airship escort is a bit more. It's fine for me, I don't mind this.
Observador aéreo regresando a la nave.
Yes, I'm talking about this game. I don't know another game that has such a big balance problem. Not even War Thunder. And that has some hell parts. But not even War Thunder has something remotely closely broken as a CV. And that tells you a lot about that class.
Concentren fuego en la nave enemiga. Acorazado enemigo avistado.
Close.
A todas las unidades, transmito la posición de
Look,
un objetivo
what can the Jäger
estratégico.
do? What can the Jäger do about this? Tell me, chat. What can the Jäger do against that implacable spotting? Which is, by the way, the reason he's dying. Because if there wouldn't be the planes, I couldn't see him. Just letting you know. He's dead. I think I'm gonna hit one shell. Crazy. Nice CV spotting. Totally fair and balanced.
Hemos hecho estallar un destructor enemigo.
How do you imagine the role of a CV? I mean, I imagined it as a support ship that also can strike on critical locations fast. But that includes only spotting for himself and the minimap for others. Or having a limited amount of planes and then being... Like the thing is, look. For me, this class should have limited amount of planes, because you have a very powerful tool. It should only spot for themselves. And if you don't have planes, you just use your main guns. And yes, I think a CV should use his secondaries as main guns. It would be worse than other classes, of course, respectively. Like, for example, a midway, I don't know, give it 13 km range or something with the 157s, and I have a 10-second reload or something. But it can still shoot, defend himself, and actually be part of the battle, and not being completely useless. It would be very bad at artillery duels, but it could do something, if it has no planes. But it should have a limited amount of planes, numbers. And if it doesn't, honestly, because wargaming doesn't like limiting the amount of planes on a CV, because they can be reproduced, then at least make AA stronger. There's two ways. Either you make the AA stronger so it actually loses more planes when it attacks, and it keeps the system it has, or you leave the AA how it is, but it has a limited amount of planes. But the core design of spotting for others on perfectly with the planes should be removed. I think Wargaming had World of Warplanes, but the game failed hard. Yes, because World of Warplanes is nowhere. You cannot even. No. It's a joke in comparison to War Thunder. Or DCS or whatever. It's actually a joke game. It has no. It is nothing in comparison to the others. That's why it failed so hard. Because look, WoW was something new. Nobody really had, or nobody well known. There was Steel Ocean, for example, which is not a bad game, but it's like looks very old, and I think it's down now or whatever. But nobody had this niche product, and then Wargaming came and released a really good ship game that is fun and not boring, in a way that it's actually like it's very fast-paced for a ship game, you know, it's very arcadey, people will like it, it looks good, and they had success with it. Same with World of Tanks. They were, I think, the first ones who had like a very... I mean, there were some others also doing tank games at that time, but like massive multiplayer one, and that's why the success is there. But World of Warplanes came to a time where there was already a lot of different companies offering that kind of gameplay, or that kind of game design, and they were just way better. That's the big difference. WoW is doing a great job, or Wargaming is doing a great job at this ship game, because it's for everybody. It's for people who are interested in ships, it's for people who just want to play a game with ships. Like, it covers so many areas. But World of Warplanes never had the chance to that, because the core design is nowhere near as good as the other playing games. I played World of Warplanes, like three rounds, and then I was like, no. There's not a single reason for me to play it over another playing game I possess. What did I miss? Huh? And now that we were ranting the whole time, I didn't even notice. What did I miss? We're gonna kill the Lepanto and everything is good. With this channel we can block the airship. Can you accelerate a bit, by the way, my friend? I would love to kill the Lepanto with you. Okay, so. They will never remove planes, but no, they won't. I know, and that's dented because it would be such an easy fix for a big problem. Imagine if the CV only spot me for himself in the last games we had, besides the Venezia one, where I just got screwed by RNG against Venezia, but against the Nakhimov or the Malta game, where it would have been dark, or they would see me on the minimap, but they could not land shells that accurate. Imagine.
Problema resuelto, señor.
Imagine if that would have been the case, chat. But that's not the case, and unfortunately it will never be the case. Plus we won. I'm stopping the ship now and we should be good. They can't really force me out of this position, and when they do, it's way too late for them already. And sorry for the rant, but if you have 4 games constantly ruined by the one class, you know something is just wrong. And I know already some people in YouTube comments will be, he's still ranting about CBs. Yes, I will always rant about them, because there's just a plain stupid design in the current state. And they're the only reason for keeping this game being great. Like, this is a fantastic game, but it's just that part just brings it so much down, unfortunately. Can we get the kill as well? Come on, game. Yeah, let's go. 4 kills. GG. Castilla. Confederate. 4 kills. GG. Finally. Finally, game where we